Rowan Atkinson built an entire career on a face that does most of the work for him. It works in a sketch, it works in a chair, it works when he is not even trying to be funny. These are his funniest moments.
The first crucial step is having arranged to pick up your date and not to look like a complete idiot when she opens the door.
Your face as your greatest asset, your facial dexterity.
You know, one doesn't like to be labelled a face puller because you feel as though if you have got a face that, you know, that's malleable and can go like that, you know, can twist about, that you feel that people are going to assume that you're just, you know, that's all you can do, and if in doubt, go, you know, and someone will laugh.
Yeah.
Mr. Bean has spent entire films walking off with things that do not belong to him. So there is something very satisfying about a host who turns up holding Rowan's own diary. He gets as far as page 1 before he finds something worth reading out loud.
I found this one. I believe it's your diary, right?
That's my diary.
Yeah, it is. And you know what? It says here on page 1, if I have been silly enough to mislay this diary, please return it to Mr. Bean. And P.S. a £5 reward would certainly not be out of the question. You owe me £5 if you want it. Now,
about the mugging, the pulling of faces in Bean. I mean, did you do that as a routine? Was that part of it?
Yeah, that started when I was, when I went to university at Oxford, really. That's when I started doing entirely visual stuff. I remember, you know, standing in front of a bathroom mirror and just sort of gurning, I suppose, just pulling faces for the sake of it.
Like how?
And it was, you know, just sort of going, you know, just suddenly, you know, very extreme.
Having one of the most recognizable faces on the planet comes with a strange side effect. People are absolutely certain they know who you are, right up until the moment you confirm it. This one happened at a Land Rover parts counter.
I was standing around with a group of guys, and I could see this guy doing that. And he came up to me after a while, and he said, "Excuse me, has anyone ever told you that you're the absolute spitting image of that Mr. Bean?" And I said, "Well, actually, I am the actor who plays Mr. Bean." And he said, "I bet you wish you were." Followed this bizarre conversation in which the more I tried to claim that I was the person whom he thought I merely resembled, the less he believed me. But what was funny was how close he thought I was to you know, he said, "The resemblance is uncanny."
Can you give us a little of Mr. Bean shaving? I don't want to put you on the spot here.
Yes. Yes, okay, yeah, it's in the movie. This is how Mr. Bean shaves. Okay, ready? One shave.
I want to cover all bases.
Every iconic character has an origin story. This one takes place in a producer's living room, with a short list of vegetables and a man quietly asking himself which one sounds the most pathetic.
You know, we were sitting around, I remember, at our producer's house one day and trying to think of a name, and we started with Mr. White. I like the idea of the series being named after the character, and he was obviously a Mr., so Mr. White, but that sounded a bit bland, and then we started to think about, you know, vegetables and you know...
As you do.
As you do, you know, when looking for a comic attitude. So Mr. Broccoli and Mr. Carrot and Mr. Cabbage and Mr. Bean, you know, yeah, it's sort of, you know, single syllable and short and sharp and memorable.
Every award season, we watch famous people lose on camera and pretend they are delighted about it. Rowan built an entire sketch around the one nominee who cannot hold that face for a single second.
These are 4 fine actors, and I'm sure they'd all agree that the point is not to win, but to play the game. And the winner is... John Daniels.
No shit.
Unfortunately, John is unable to be with us tonight, and so I'd like to ask his co-star David Forbert to accept the award on his behalf. David. David.
So, the girl who was serving me the hamburger, I was just taking it, and there was a girl working next to her. And she suddenly turned to the girl next to her, and I was literally 2 feet away, and she said very loudly, "Is this Rowan Atkinson?" And the other girl looked and said, "No." I said, "Oh, didn't think it was." I mean, if people do know you, and they come up and they say, you know, "I like this that you do," well, that's fine, but it's the people who shout at you from across the street. It's the, "Hey, give us a face, Rowan!"
When you are booked to perform live in front of Prince Charles, the safe move is 5 gentle minutes about airports. Rowan walked out as the devil running an induction session for the newly damned.
I am the devil. Good evening. But you can call me Toby, if you like. We try to keep things informal here, as well as infernal. That's just my little joke. Now, you're all here for eternity, which I hardly need tell you is a heck of a long time. But I'm sure you'll all get to know each other pretty well by the end. But for now, I'm going to have to divide you up into groups, if that's okay. Can you hear me at the rack? Well, if you'd stop screaming, that would help. Okay, now, murderers. Murderers? Over here, please. Thank you very much indeed. Looters and pillagers, over here, please. Thieves, if you could join us. And lawyers, you're in that. You'd like to come down there. Thank you very much. Yes, there's plenty of room. If the hedge fund managers would just move along a tiny bit.
Conan O'Brien has interviewed thousands of people. Very few of them have ignored him completely while he was still doing the welcome.
Mr. Bean.
What do you want?
Well, Mr. Bean, we invited you on the show. We paid for 6 limousines. I thought we might have a chat. It's a talk show. I thought we might chat about stuff.
All right.
All right, then. Mr. Bean, good to have you here. Tell us,
Okay, stop. I might have the word. Could I win?
Tucked away in lofts. Go to the shops and pick something up. Here, some action aggravation on the course. Mr. Bean has obviously offended somebody because he's being chased. And, the police are after him.
He jumped the stop sign. That's the problem.
Is that what it was?
He went through the stop red.
Simple as that.
Well, I don't know. If you give him enough rope.
Talk shows at least give him a chair to sit in. Left to his own devices, Rowan turned the first 30 seconds of a first date into a full military operation.
I was saying there, Rowan, it is a fact that...
I didn't.
You wouldn't have done anything when I wasn't looking, would you?
Not behind your back, Des. No.
How did your flight go?
I think it was fine, thank you.
Good. What brings you to Copenhagen?
Well... got a bit of a squeaky chair.
Oh.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Mind if we swap? Oh dear. I seem to be stuck. No, just joking. All right, I'll sit here.
Oh.
You've got some very squeaky chairs in here.
Well, could we get another chair,
Can we
please?
have another chair, please?
Yes. Is that all right?
Well, it's a bit pathetic, actually, but I suppose it'll have to do. Actually, it's quite nice in its own way.
Put Rowan Atkinson and John Cleese in the same sketch and somebody is going to lose it. This one is meant to be a serious interview about bees, conducted by a man with two very unfortunate reflexes.
Good evening, Mr. Cornman.
Good evening.
Tell me, what first interested you in the bee world, Mr. Cornman?
Well, even as a child, I used to... Shh. I'm sorry, shouldn't I have said that?
No, of course you shouldn't. Pay no attention, please. When I say shh, it's just a nervous mannerism I picked up. If I want you to keep quiet, I will say shush. You were saying?
And so I have grown to love the little creatures. I mean, nature really has produced a little masterpiece in the life...
I'm so sorry, I'm afraid that's a reflex action too. I squawk whenever someone mentions the word life. Quack! You see, even when I mention it myself. I should have told you.
Well, the bees, as you know, are divided into different categories.
Shh!
The queen bee and the worker bee, whose lifespan... Quack! Whose living expectancy is only 1 year. The worker bees, on the other hand, have a much longer... Do you want me to stop?
Yes, you were just about to say life. Quack!
I wasn't.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Please, continue.
Well, as I was saying, the worker bees do have a much longer life. I'm sorry, it's just...
Good morning. You want to have a taste of this? Oh, you'll love it. It's really good. Huh? Good, eh? Oh. I don't think very nice, Brian.
He doesn't like it.
I like it, Brian. Go. John, your turn. Oh, let's go.
Sometimes speculate about where I'd be now if I hadn't, decided to take that plunge and write to those agents and take it seriously, and whether I'd be, in some small research laboratory near Swindon, doing amateur dramatics every 3 months. And I'm sure I would be enjoying it greatly.
We will finish with the smallest thing in this whole video. No character, no sketch, nothing written for it. Just a man who will not leave.
Yes, I normally stay till the end as well. Bye. You can go now if you wish. Bye.
If Rowan got you at least once here, drop a comment and tell us which moment did it. Give the video a like and subscribe to Immortaline. There is plenty more where this came from.